Okay, so we're going to try a little run through of Tabasco Soulive tune, and I'm going to try to show you a basic chord progression. Off the top, it's pretty simple actually. It's based on just fourths. So in other words, tune's in G. The voicing you're playing is G, C, F. So it would run sort of along the lines of like that. It's a fun one. The great thing about having these fourths is you can do all kinds of crazy things with fourths like that work pretty well for playing. I kind of do live, like the melody part for the tune actually goes pretty simple. And then back to the and then comes the fun part. Now, because in Bakelite, I have a bass player, Mr. Peach, which gives me the freedom to actually play some left-hand chords and also to master the order drinks and fondle chicks who sit next to me on the bench. That's why Hammond organ benches are so large. So anyway, the chords in this, I'll play them for you off the top first. It's basically our ninths, you know, the big Jimi Hendrix chord, you know, Purple Haze. So anyway, it's F augmented ninth. I'll play the bass notes with my left hand here. F augmented ninth. Same thing, D augmented ninth. Then we get into 6-9 chords. Basically, they're a chord that would have the third, the sixth, and the ninth notes of the scale in them. So C sharp 6-9 would be this. F, B flat, E flat. And that sort of resolves to a C augmented ninth, which means that you just move. See? So only one note moves in that. Now, so once again it would go like melody on that, and I'll play that as well. Would go and that just repeats a couple of times. So that's basically, that is all of Tabasco. Until you get to the middle part where the guitar solo is, Neil Evans plays some pretty interesting voicings in this. Off the top of my head, I probably would have, if somebody had thrown those chords at me, done what I played for you already, which was that. What he plays, the voicings he plays over the top are pretty interesting. So he's going to play something that looks like this. So I'll do both parts. Like I say, Neil would be playing the bass part. I'm going to play the big stacked chords. They go like this. Once again, just watching the left hand. And that one is going to work for the C sharp and for the C, because the only note that actually moves in that is the, so it'd be like, the other thing that's kind of cool about this that I like to do live is put the Leslie in stop completely and turn off the vibrato or chorus that I use. So it's basically just a dead, cheesy kind of organ sound. So it would sound sort of like this. Now it sounds pretty dry, but one of the most beautiful sounds in the entire world to me is when a Leslie actually kicks in when you're playing like a dead stop like that. So instead of playing it, G minor 7th, when the Leslie kicks in, don't know if you're going to hear that through this little tiny camera, but the beauty of it is it just sounds like the entire world starts to rotate on you. And that's one of those things that a lot of organists don't take advantage of, is that beautiful dead stop Leslie sound. When it just starts to kick in. Love that sound. I have a Bob Schleicher's EIS relay system that allows me to actually stop the Leslie completely. If you don't have a system like that, it really doesn't seem to hurt the Leslie too bad. If it's close enough to you and you can get to the horn, you can actually grab the horn with your left hand and stop it. The belt will still spin. I've been doing it for years and years and years, and it hasn't really damaged the Leslie. So that dead stop sound is really cool, and you can do some really neat things by actually grabbing the horn, back spinning it and stuff like that. I'm sure that there's some Hammond purists out there who would want to kill me, but hey, screw them. Anyway, let's see what Bakelite sounds like doing this tune all together.